So this is Yvonne.
Hi, welcome to Turin Castle. My name is Yvonne Corbett. This is Alex, our front of house manager, and Simeon, our butler.
My pleasure.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So welcome on this gorgeous day. We have a fire burning because 1 minute's cold, the next minute it's sunny, but that's Scotland, right?
Well,
Anyway, welcome to Turin. Turin was built in 1659 and literally moved brick by brick here in 1900. Took them 7 years to move it, so each brick in the property is numbered, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
It was done by horse and cart, and the story is that the owner passed away sadly, and the wife hated the location that the castle was, so it was by the law. So she ordered that it would be moved, and then after the 7 years, she decided not to stay in it. So she passed it on to someone else, so that's the story. But let us walk down to the stone circle, the iconic stone circle. Usually after dinner, we set this all up. It's not lit yet, but it will be about 6 o'clock tonight, because we always offer this as after dinner drinks. So we have a lot of guests from the US and China and Russia, and obviously they come for whiskey tours, but this is an absolute favourite. You can see we've just installed a pétanque court, or bowl, however you want to say it. It's a championship size, so even beginners can have a go. We know the guests are going to play later on today as well, and that's one of our golf holes. So it's a great viewpoint. We do afternoon teas here, we do falconry on the lawn. But here tonight they're going to come down and have cocktails after dinner. We do wedding ceremonies here too.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so this is quite a long aisle. We have a red carpet that fits all the way down, and depending on the group and the time of year, we can red carpet it all for clients to walk down. Come on inside. I think we timed that well because it's just clouding over. Now we are social distancing today. We have a small group coming in today. So this is Henry that looks over all our guests arriving. He's had his picture taken many times. So we have the Tartan Lounge here. It's all cozy, the sun's shining, but we put the fire on just to let you have an idea. In the winter time, this is a favourite room. This is our library, full of history. We've had some guests that have literally missed their activity just to stay in this room. But the trick with Turin is people never get bored. This is our music room, for obvious reasons. Today, because we have clients checking in, we are set up for a gin tasting. We partner with the glorious Gin Bothy, which is very local, run by a local lady who set it up herself. I think you'll hear more about it later. But we're huge fans, and so are our guests. So we love to support local businesses. So nothing's formal here. We've had groups that have come down and eaten in their pyjamas just because we're not a hotel. I can't emphasise enough how we're completely different. It's all personal, it's all private for clients, which suits right now. Because we've got lots of spaces for people to just be and break away from the group if they want to. This is our conservatory, obviously. I think earlier on it was cloudy. I think now my candles outside are going to melt. But this area we serve breakfast in, so people love this room. In the winter, when there's snow everywhere, it's just incredible. We've got underfloor heating, so it's always cosy. So here is the formal dining room. It's all set for dinner tonight. We have a special celebration dinner tonight, as I say, for 5 people. Again, we love to use tartan. This is my Turin tartan, but we use a different tartan every night. We have 2 kitchens, and one is for the guests. So again, emphasise the fact that we're nothing like a hotel. We want people to come downstairs in their pyjamas and enjoy this. It'll be full of snacks, treats. There's always the famous cake and home bakes. I want people to come in here and chat to the butler, to the staff, to the team. There's a coffee machine there. Tonight we're all set for, I think we have a 5-course dinner tonight. All local lobster, local Angus beef, and berries from Tayside as well. So we love to have something local. In fact, you're going to see maybe 2 local in a minute because I'm kind of growing tomatoes since lockdown. We have 11 bedrooms and we can sleep 20 plus children. This is one of the favourite rooms in the castle. Fully stocked bar, snacks, nibbles. We've got a pool table. A lot of people spend a lot of time in here. It's possibly my least favourite room. However, people just love it.
Why is it your least favorite
I don't know,
room?
because I'm more at the front. Probably the music room, but this one's just fun. People just hang out here. They get to help themselves if they want the butler in-house. Great. If they want to stock it themselves, super. We're really flexible. As I say, we're all about local. This is one of the first climate positive gyms. Unfortunately, they're not open yet, but they're opening a visitor centre. That is literally 15 minutes from here. And there's a big visitor centre about to open. So this is the Tartan Courtyard, obviously. This used to be where the horses were tethered in the building, and beside the bell it's marked the age of the property. At the front it says 1907, at the back it says 1659. Today we have teenagers, so we've brought in the table tennis so they can hang out here. Obviously there's not normally grow bags with tomatoes, but locked in, different times. So we thought it'd be kind of fun to have them come through and pick tomatoes in the morning for breakfast. So we've left some there. They're all ready for plucking in the morning. And our chefs pretty much use, I mean, the seafood and the meat and everything locally is excellent. So now this is, as I say, not normally used by our private clients, but it's available. It's at no extra cost. We have it anyway. This is set up, we've split, this is our event space. So this opens out, sometimes we have Kayleys happen out here. This is a great area. Occasionally we'll move the tables over here. As I say, we change it up daily. We've literally, because the group's coming in, they've specifically requested to be at the fire pit tonight. So we have 10 bedrooms up here. I'll just show you 1 or 2 of them. All our suites are named after a whiskey, so you kind of pick your favourite whiskey. However, when you book Turin, we send you a floor plan and you get to choose the rooms for all your guests. And then we name each room so that when the guests check in, they'll have a kilt in the room that fits them. The ladies get sashes. Their name will be on the door. And any other personal touch. I know our guest today, her favourite, it's all a surprise, her favourite flowers are red roses. So we've had those put in. And if there's anything we can find out in advance about the guests to add, I love that. I love if I can play the favourite music when they enter.
Ooh.
So this is known as the Chandelier Suite for obvious reasons. There's pretty much nowhere in this room you can be without reflecting in a mirror. And when you sit in the bath, you'll see yourself maybe 100 times. Is literally, we call it the money view. This is the gives you a real feel for Turin and the grounds because it's the best view.
It smells really nice in here.
Thank you. We do love fresh flowers. They're in
Oh, is
every
it just the
room.
flowers?
Well, I think it could well be. I also love scented candles, so they're usually sort of coming upstairs as well. There's one in particular that's quite strong.
Guys, you should smell that. That's amazing.
That's our thing, candles and flowers, you can't go wrong. Helicopters, we can land right here, and often do. And I highly recommend anybody that wants to see the west coast of Scotland to have a helicopter drop in. It's kind of worth it. It doesn't waste any time stuck in traffic, and they love that it lands on the lawn. We've had 3 at once. So this is the Bobbin Suite. This is the Conservatory room. There's no reason for the names other than I just wanted to have whiskey names everywhere. And oops. This is a great view. It shows you the farm, the fields, which are totally busy today, but it's a nice view over the entrance. So, we have Nespresso coffee machines in every room, and whichever room is being used, there's fresh flowers for the clients. The next one is our smallest room. This is the Bowmore. This was originally a Victorian bathroom. So we were rented for the Open for a very iconic company, and they asked if we could ensuite. I only had 6 bedrooms, 10 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. So we took away a ginormous bathroom and turned it into a bedroom with an ensuite. So this is it, and it's turned out to be our smallest room, but it's my daughter's favourite room, so it seems
Cozy.
to be okay. And the thing is, people at Turin, if you don't join in the activities, you're downstairs. Nobody sits in their room, they sleep in their room, and usually it's quite late to bed at Turin because there's too much fun. We have 3 staircases. This one leads down to the bar. We have one that leads to the kitchen, and then the main staircase as well. This was 2 bedrooms, and we turned it into a suite with a rather nice bathroom attached. So this is a little story of South Africa. We lived in Cape Town, so this fabric was made by the ladies in the township. So it's a little memory, and we've got porcupine light lampshades. So this is number 7. So you're almost there. We're letting, with the guests that are checking in in an hour, we're letting them choose the rooms because there's teenagers, so they may want to be upstairs together. We're not sure. So everywhere's ready. That's just a welcome, and I think that's our fire plan. In the rooms, normally we have a handwritten welcome letter to the clients, but in this case, it's the parents hosting their children. So. And we also have malt whiskey in every room normally, but because it's children, we've taken it out, so we just have it in the master. This one is kind of a cool room. It's always got a gorgeous smell. It's right above the kitchen, so it's always cozy in the winter time. We do have, because the property was moved, it's listed as 1907, so we do have some double glazing throughout the property. It's really cozy in the winter time. It's one thing. It's probably the warmest castle in Scotland.